Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for Libras for March 25th through March 31st. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel a lot. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, we're doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Oh yeah, and thank you to everybody who shares my videos. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Sorry about that. God, Holy Spirit, guide around that prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Libras. So there's a mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy that's in a 9 of Swords, heavy anxiety, major paranoia as well. They're paranoid, they're anxious, they're mad, they're angry, and they're crying. It's a range of emotions because of what's going on. It's not, things aren't going their way. They're paranoid because they know, it's like they know what's coming in, but I feel like they don't want to acknowledge that they know what's coming in, and they're wallowing in self-pity and crying because they know they don't want to accept this loss, but they're being forced to. They don't have a choice to. Oh my gosh, excuse me. They're wallowing in self-pity because you stood up for yourself. You could be an emperor energy, doesn't have to be, but it's like because you stood up for yourself and there's nothing that they can do about it. They're caught up. Yeah, they're upset. But that ain't your problem. That's not, it's really not. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. It's really not your problem. But they're upset because they can't get over on you. That's just what it is. It's something they can't get over on an emperor energy, or because, or if you stood up yourself, they're mad about that. That's just what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Everything they did in the past up until now is coming to the light, and everybody is knowing what they like, knowing what's up, and they're blocked. You have blocked them. They're getting caught up for causing you blockages in the past. Take it as it resonates. They're getting caught up for causing you blockages in the past as well. Yeah. This mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy. But you've blocked them now because you found out what they did in the past, as well as what they continue to do. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely, this mother could be extremely materialistic as well, but it could be a Queen of Cups, a baby mama energy, and a matriarch energy. Yeah, they did all this to block the Emperor energy, and now they can't anymore, and they're caught up for this. That's just what it is, and there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah, Four of Swords energy, because they're heavily in their heads about the fact that there are no ties to you. There is no ties to you. All bridges have been burnt as well, and this was a divine timing ending for you to move forward with the Chariot card. And you're moving forward, and you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But it's the fact of you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. They don't like that, like physically as well. They feel like a fucking fool because you're innocent, and there's nothing they can do about this. And the fact that they're caught up, they're mad about the fact that they're caught up. That it literally comes back to that every single time. And they're fighting amongst each other. It's a lot of in-group fighting too, because all of this defamation and defamation of character, as well as trying to keep the truth hidden about a high priestess energy. Take it as it resonates. But it's the fact of you following your intuition and following like you following your intuition through this dark night. So you could be the high priestess energy. Take it as it resonates. You don't have to be. But it's the fact of like they were trying to keep the true high priestess hidden by defaming they could have been defaming their character, gossip, lying, and doing a lot of hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, root work. Take it as it resonates, glamour magic. But now you following your intuition, you healed. They're upset about the fact that the true high priestess was able to heal, but also that you followed your intuition and you were able to heal from all of this bullshit. And they've been binded to their own magic. Whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with, take it as resonates, to try to bind you has been exposed. Ace of Wands, and everything got illuminated, including these partnerships that they partnered up with people to. They already know that you won. They partnered up to try to, it's something about them partnering up in the past to block you or block an emperor from coming towards the high priestess energy or anything like that. A whole family is getting caught up for this because that's how they won in the past, and they're getting caught the fuck up for it now. Knight of Pentacles, your determination and willpower to keep moving forward is what's bringing in your prosperity and abundance. And these third party individuals know that you're moving forward because you're in your soul path, and they're fighting amongst each other with the Five of Swords energy because there's a lot of conflict going on, and because of the death to this cycle, it being over, but it's also a death to whatever illusion that they had surrounding their actual financial status. But it's also something about all these illusions that they were telling a King of Pentacles energy, or as well as there's also fighting about the death of a King of Pentacles that they were lying about, how somebody was unalive this King of Pentacles energy, how they got a fight, like that's how they got their financial status. The truth came out about all of that with the Ace of Swords energy. But it's something about also about the truth about their actual health and financial status that's coming to light as well, about these third party individuals as well as this family. Meanwhile, you're moving forward in the right direction because you set boundaries with them and bring this cycle to a complete ending, and they're being forced to reflect on their past actions because you've already set boundaries. This cycle is over. That's just what it is. These lovers could be setting boundaries, and like setting boundaries after reflecting on everything that's been going on too. You're too strong and too pure, and they're being forced to let this shit go, but you've already let go of them, and you letting go of them is making them go through a tower. But there's nothing, they were going to go through this tower regardless. The only thing that they were going to try to do is bring you down with them. Two of Wands energy, but you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money because you saw out the truth and you spoke the truth. Whether you're the high priestess energy, the true high priestess energy, or the emperor energy, the truth came out. That's just what it is. And people are speaking up and speaking the truth now, and they're getting caught the fuck up. This is a Ten of Swords to all the lies, deception, betrayal, and cheating that they were doing. It's also could be exposing the infidelity that they did in the past also to get access to this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're putting yourself first and you're happy, and they keep trying to do magic over this estate, this money, and your inheritance, but you keep following your intuition anyways, and they know that they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy. Everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with, but you're still moving forward in the right direction, and you pulled your energy back. And there's an investigation that's exposing everything with the Sun card, and they can't delay justice from coming in. That's just what it is, and everything from being balanced out. Eight of Cups, you've already walked away. That's just what it is. And they're acting like you're the problem, but you're not. It's this emperor energy because you stood up for yourself. Your Ten of Pentacles is coming in. It's something about how this mother energy and this queen, this matriarch and mother energy did in the past to get access to this Ace of Pentacles through lying that got them exposed. But they're heartbroken about the fact that this emperor energy, or because you stood up for yourself, you're getting your Ten of Pentacles, whether they like it or not. There's nothing they can do about it, and they're completely disconnected from you. They have no access to this. You could have cut off communication as well as cut them off, and there's nothing that they can do about it because you found out the truth with the Ace of Swords energy. This was about to come out, but I don't know if I should. The truth came out about all the gossip, lies, and deceit that they had going. That's just what it is. I was gonna put that back in, but we just gonna take it. Yeah, and I got two cards that came out. This family, the truth came out about this family. It could be the truth about them, this family lying about being somebody's family as well. But it's this has them completely in like making like they lack this whole family lacks discipline. But it's also the truth is coming out about them, and they're making a lot of rash and impulsive decisions because of the fact of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward, and the truth coming out with Ace of Swords energy about all the gossip and lies that they told, and they're heartbroken about the fact that they've been exposed, especially this matriarch energy towards Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic. There's nothing that they can do about this, and they know there's nothing that they can do about this. Yeah, because your determination and willpower to stay focused on your path and do what you need to do has them triggered. And you made a decision. You're standing on your decision that you made with the Two of Swords energy. You cut them off. That's just what it is. A decision has been made, and you're balanced and stable. Two of Swords, 2-2 could be significant, but they've been also cut off from this stability and balance. Seven of Wands, and you set boundaries with them. There's nothing that they can do about this. This change is coming in. Divine Feminine cannot make it up, because they were trying to keep the true divine feminine hidden, but they were trying to deceive and trick people surrounding you about you, as well as trying to deceive you. But they know that it's missed opportunity to try to deceive you in any type, shape, or way or form. They know they ain't gonna be able to do that. 4 4 You got the 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, especially when it comes to this harvest and money. Take it as it resonates. And 4 of Pentacles, they're being forced to let go of this money. But it's also, they know it's a missed opportunity to try to fool people and lie and deceive people about a marriage. If they were trying to put divine feminine in the marriage, they all know that this shit was all a lie. 4 4 4 on 4. I cannot make this up. 4 4 4. I cannot make this shit up. 4 4 4. 4 of Pentacles, they're being forced to let go of this money because the truth is out with the King of Swords energy. Everybody's cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation. Everybody knows a marriage was not real. Everybody knows that something was completely fake. And it's been proven. It's been proven. And this family know they can't lie about you no more. They're caught the fuck up. Page of Wands energy. Because of your, like, it's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, ability. They thought that they were going to be able to come in, do this magic, and come in with some type of offer towards you. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying because you have a lot of offers coming in because of what you're doing. And they know that they can't come in towards you. They're in the Nine of Swords, heavy anxiety and paranoid, because they know the divine feminine ain't signing shit. The divine feminine wants nothing to do with this family. They know this. They know this. They're feeling helpless and powerless because there's nothing they can do about it. And they can't force you into a situation that you don't want to be in. And they know it. And they can't come around you because you don't fuck with none of them anyway. So 3 of Pentacles energy. Yeah, a whole community. Knight of Wands, like a whole community could, they know that this judgment is coming in by any means necessary. They know this. A whole family and a whole community knows this shit. There's nothing they can do to stop this shit. That's just what it is. They're being forced to let go of this money, whether they like it or not. They know you're getting wish fulfillment, and it's coming in fast with the 8 of Wands energy. It's something about a message that this King of Wands received. They got, they're very, I don't know why I almost said jealous, but they were really naive about this because they thought that that you were either going to come save them, or they thought Queen of Wands was going to come, and like the truth got told about this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But it's something about, they thought somebody was going to come and save them, and that shit is not happening. They thought that this Queen of Wands that they were working with could be a like an Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign energy that was doing this glamour magic, sex magic, and hoodoo voodoo santeria with them, was going to be able to get this Ace of Cups to try to come and save them, like thinking that that shit was going to save them. That shit ain't happening because you walked away with the 8 of Cups energy. But because you walked away, you're getting a new beginning in partnerships, romantic and platonic. It's like they're trying to push somebody towards this Emperor energy, or push somebody towards the true divine feminine energy, to try. And I know this is crazy. They keep trying to push that because they were hoping that this would be what their saving grace, in a way, by pushing this person towards this Emperor energy, because they're still working together. But the thing is, though, they were trying to send this Queen of Wands to go towards this Emperor energy, and this King of Wands to go towards this Empress energy, the true divine feminine. And this King of Wands to this true divine feminine, Aries, Leo, Sag, and this Queen of Wands to the true divine masculine, to try and get them to come save them. They know that neither one is coming to save them. That's just what it is. But they were trying to block this Emperor from the true divine feminine, the true high priestess energy. And that's why they did all of this. And that shit is over. They're heartbroken because you're going and you're getting your 10 of Pentacles and wish fulfillment, and there's nothing that they can do about it now. Clarify the future outcome. Let me get, what's the future outcome? My bad. Future outcome. They're pissed off about this because I cannot make it up. Sun card. Everything has been exposed, and they can't delay this forward movement anymore. This shit is genuinely over. Yeah. Yeah, a King of Wands. It gets hot-headed as fuck. I swear to gosh, bro. Dog. This King of Wands is hot-headed as fuck because they've been exposed and they can't delay shit no more. No more lies, no more gossiping, no more illusions, none of that. And this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands is still trying to plan and plot and doing all this sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria, glamour magic to try to stop it. But they're fighting amongst each other. This King of Wands energy is fighting amongst people, arguing and shit with the 5 of Swords energy, because they know you're moving forward and you're stepping into prosperity and abundance. They're holding resentment and angry, like they're trying to It's like they're hot-headed as fuck about your confidence and you standing on your own 2 feet and you making choices for yourself, and there's nothing that you have nobody around them that they can influence to try to influence your decisions as well, and you're making your own decisions, so they're triggered by that too. Don't get it twisted, but it's also the fact of you stepping into this prosperity and abundance, you moving forward. They have no access to you. These third party individuals could be siblings, doesn't have to be your siblings. Take it as it resonates with the four source energy. They're heavily in their heads with the four they're heavily in their heads with the four source energy, because all bridges and ties to you have been burnt, annihilated, decimated. There's nothing they can do about it. But this was a divine timing ending with the Ten of Swords energy, because you're moving forward, because you being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you're in this King of Cup energies of being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable. Confirmation. They feel like a fucking fool because everything, you're innocent. They know you're innocent. Everybody knows you're innocent, and they're fighting amongst each other. There's a lot of in-group fighting going on because you're leveling up regardless, because you followed your intuition. High Priestess. I cannot make this shit up. And they did all of this to try to keep you hidden. They wanted to keep you hidden, keep something hidden from you, the truth hidden, and make people go through all these lies and deceptions. But now that shit has come to the light with the Sun card right here. They can't delay this anymore. Everybody knows the truth, and that's another reason why they're hot-headed, because of the fact of they never expected to get exposed, but they got exposed by their own lies. Nine of Pentacles. They're hot-headed about this prosperity and abundance, this inheritance, and this estate coming towards you because it belongs to you. And this magic that they've been doing is not working. It's not hitting you. They keep trying to manipulate a situation and they can't. There's nothing they can do about it. They really are just caught the fuck up, and they ain't being forced to just accept this shit for what it is, because you've already won. They can't do any magic or manipulate the fact that you won. That's just what it is. Six of Wands energy. You have a lot of offers coming in, but they thought that they were going to be able to come in with some type of offer, but you already know the truth surrounding their offer, as well as other people know the truth surrounding these offers that they keep trying to come in towards people with, and they're cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation. There's nothing that they can do about this. Page Wands, whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability, has them triggered because they're being forced to let go of this money. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, because you're stepping into this new beginning and your harvest is coming to you, divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. It's also something about you moving in silence as well, but they know it's a missed opportunity. This shit is not going to work. Of them trying to deceive you, lie to you, and trying to keep something hidden from you. That shit is over. Four of Cups. They know that this shit is over because you set boundaries with the Seven of Wands energy, and they can't come towards you. This change is coming in. You're protected, as well as this change is coming is protected, but you could be traveling soon. But if they were trying to travel towards you, they know that they can't. If you see it, she's setting boundaries right here, and this card is traveling away. They know that they can't come near you. They know that. And you're focused on your path and you're determined. You cut them off. You being on your path and being determined to do what you need to do, cut them off. And a decision was made about this balance and stability, but they know that they've been cut off. That's just what it is. And they're wallowing in self-pity and crying. It could be a whole community that feels absolutely helpless and powerless with the Three of Pentacles energy, but it also could be the fact they're wallowing, like they have no power over this. They're in the Nine of Swords, heavy, anxious, anxiety, paranoia, mad, because they were really naive about this, and they're caught the fuck up for what they did. Whether they like it or not, they are caught the fuck up. There is nothing they can do about this. God, Holy Spirit, guardian divine light, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Libras. Yeah, they feel absolutely, somebody pregnant could be feeling absolutely helpless and powerless, but these people, period, feel helpless and powerless about the true divine feminine, because there's no control over the divine feminine, over you, your energy, your skills, your abilities, anything. This is just over, whether they like it or not, because they're going through judgment. Like, they're going through judgment. Somebody pregnant could be going through judgment, like also one of the ones that's going through judgment, this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy, but they're going through this judgment whether they like it or not. There's nothing they can do about it. That's just what it is. Meanwhile, they're heartbroken and feeling helpless, powerless about the fact that judgment went in a true divine feminine's favor, and your harvest is coming in with the Four of Wands. My bad, because you did the work and you did what you needed to do, and you continuously focusing on your path and doing what you need to do. There's nothing that they can do about this. Clarify the Six of Cups sideways. There's nothing they can do about this. Yeah, because the truth got told about all the gossip and lies that they told from the back then, even up until now, possibly since your childhood. They're caught the fuck up. There's no way out of this. It's a death to this cycle. Take it as it resonates. And they keep trying to like shortcut this death, but it's not happening. They're really just caught the fuck up, whether they like it or not. I need to go. 12:33 on the clock. Yeah, because the truth is out with the Knight of Swords energy. The truth is out about this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're binded. Take it as it resonates. But it's like the truth got told about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic that was trying desperately to bind you, and is to bind you to block your prosperity and abundance. But all they ended up doing was binding themselves to these blockages, and now they're blocked from your prosperity and abundance. Like, it returned to sender. That just basically is because you set boundaries. Some with the Lovers card, that's just what it is. And they're heartbroken about this shit because all their lies and betrayals and all these illusions that they had going surrounding you, you manifested new for yourself. Take it as a resonance. They try to manifest this, and all they did was manifest nothing but lack, financial and health distress. They're losing everything, but everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with. They're being forced to let go of this money as this change come in. Page of Cups energy. And you're reaching new heights and trajectories, and they're being completely exposed. They can't delay this from happening. They can't delay the truth anymore with the Ace of Swords. And they're crying and wallowing in self-pity because the truth is out about this balance and stability, but it's also about the fact of you being balanced. Speaking the truth and seeking the truth and finding out the truth. There's nothing that they can do about this shit, especially around this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability with the Page of Wands energy, that you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy, they know that this is a missed opportunity. They know this is not happening with the Four of Cups energy, and they're in the Four of Swords, 4-4 again. They know that there is no ties to you, no bridges, no binding, no nothing. You free. You're free. That's just, it keeps coming back that way. Divine Femme is fucking free. That's just what it keeps coming out as every single time. Meanwhile, they're going through a major tower for everything that they did. They're caught the fuck up. This family. I cannot make this shit up. This family is hot-headed as fuck. It's in a King of Wands energy. A King of Wands in a family. This family was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria with this, and glamour magic with this King of Wands energy, and an Emperor energy set boundaries. Seven of Wands. That's just what it is. They're caught the fuck up now because the Emperor energy set boundaries too by any means necessary and got in their soul path with the Eight of Pentacles energy. And they put a complete, this is a divine time. This is an inevitable ending, but also a divine timing ending. That's just what it is, because the Emperor energy as well as the High Priestess is following their intuition. That's just what it is. You're following your intuition. You're getting this Ace of Cups energy, new beginning in romantic and partnerships. They know that this ending was inevitable because they know that this Ace of Cups is coming in towards you. They know this. They know that there's nothing they can do about it because you already healed and you're leveling up, and they're fighting amongst each other because balance is being restored the way it's supposed to be. Justice is being run. That's just what it is. And they feel like a fool because you're innocent and you still was able to walk away, and you cut them off with the Two of Swords energy. A whole community could have cut them off. Ace of Pentacles. Because they know this Ace of Pentacles is coming in towards you. You're constantly moving forward in the right direction with the Seven of Pentacles energy, and they're being forced to reflect on what they did in the past. This Queen of Wands energy, that Aries, Leo, Sag, did all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria. This person could be pregnant, but they did all this magic on a divine feminine, but the divine feminine was able to pull their energy back, and now they're being investigated for what they did. And they're in the Eight of Swords feeling helpless and powerless because they already received a message that your divine feminine is receiving their harvest, and that divine feminine has won. Take it as it resonates. They're caught up. Clarify the Lovers sideways, please. There's nothing they can do about this. They're in the Nine of Swords because you cut off communication. You blocked them out. You cut off communication. And that's just what it, and you set boundaries. There's nothing they can do about it. That's why they're paranoid. Because it's like they were trying to, Seven of Swords, because it's like they can't fool you anymore. They can't deceive you. They can't trick you. But the Emperor energy is moving in silence. They don't know what your next move is. They don't know what you're doing, but they know you know the truth. That's just what it is. And there's no way out of this for them. And you just made a decision and you cut them off with the Two of Swords energy. There's nothing they can do about it. Ten of Wands, you blocked them out. But you cutting them off, they feel they're blocked from your prosperity and abundance because you set boundaries, and that's the reason. That's the real reason why they're heartbroken. Because all of their lies, betrayals, and illusions have come to a complete end. They was trying to manifest to be able to deceive you, to trick you, to lie to you, and cause all these illusions, and they're losing everything now. Five of Pentacles because they're caught the fuck up. Four of Pentacles, they're being forced to let go of this money, whether they like it or not. It does not matter. They like, because this change is coming in whether they like it or not. As you step into your new beginning, you could be traveling soon, but this shit is over. You're reaching new heights and they can't delay you anymore with the sun card because everything has been exposed because the truth is out. And that's why they're wallowing in self-pity and crying. They're crying over spilt milk over shit that they already did. They can't take this shit back. Clarify the Ten of Cups. And it's not even that they want to take it back. They're just upset they got caught. Clarify the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles sideways. Both of them sideways. They're upset about. That's what they're upset about. Because, like, it's something about them wanting to come in with some type of offer. A Queen of Cups sideways is somebody, baby mama, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. They know you got a lot of offers coming in, but they want to come in with some type of offer trying to emotionally blackmail you. And that shit is not working. It's not. This whole family is trying to do that shit, and that shit ain't working. They're completely unstable and unbalanced because you are stable and balanced. They have nothing to stand on. They have no leg to stand on. They have no foundation. That's just what it is. And whatever stability that they were relying on when it comes to money, they've been cut off from it. You move forward with the Chariot card. You followed your intuition throughout all the lies, the deceptions, the trickery, the illusions, the defamation of character, the gossip, the hoodoo voodoo santeria, the black magic, the sex magic. You move forward. Nine of Wands energy from these people that partnered up against you is going through judgment. And you've won. That's just what it is. And you're just waiting for your harvest to come in. You've already there's a message, like, it's something about them. They received a message that made them feel helpless and powerless because they know that this is coming towards you and that they've been cut off. It makes them feel absolutely helpless and powerless about the true divine feminine, because the true divine feminine was able to pull their energy back. But it's also about the fact that they're being investigated, this Queen of Wands energy, about what they did, all of this magic that they did. They're being forced to reflect on their past actions and what they did, possibly to some children, but also to what they did in the past, period, possibly since your childhood. There's nothing they can do about this future outcome, and it has nothing to do with you. Yeah. With the Hierophant coming out sideways, everybody has awakened to their abuse of power. This King of Wands coming out sideways, and they're in their head, hot-headed as fuck, arguing with people because they're going through nothing but misfortune and the karma of their actions. Meanwhile, you're getting good dharma. That's just what it is. Because they know this Nine of Pentacles is coming towards you, whether they like it or not. There's nothing they can do about this. Like, everybody awakened to their abuse of power, and you're putting yourself first. There's nothing that they can do about it. They know this Ten of Pentacles is coming in towards you. They're in the Five of Swords holding resentment because they know, upset and holding resentment towards you because they know it's a missed opportunity to come in towards you. 4-4 could be significant because all bridges and ties to you have been burnt, and you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And whatever you're creating online is making them spaz the fuck out. They know there's no way out of this for them. They're caught the fuck up. They're being forced to let go of this money because it doesn't belong to them. And this magic that they're doing is not working. It's literally returning to sender every single time. I cannot make it up. That's just what it is. They're going through nothing but misfortune and karma because they're being forced to let go of what this inheritance that don't belong to them, this estate and this money. It's not theirs. That's just what it is. And they know that the High Priestess energy, the true High Priestess, is getting a new beginning in partnership and romantic because they're on their soul path. They're on their purpose. There's nothing they can do about it. This is a divine timing ending, but this is an inevitable ending because by any means necessary, you're setting your boundaries. That's just what it is. As well as an Emperor energy. They're upset about this shit because they know this Ace of Cups Ace of Pentacles is coming in, and you walked away from this because you walked to this family, but this Emperor energy walked away from this family because you set boundaries with this family, but this Emperor energy set boundaries with them too. They walked away from this family with the Ten of Cups energy and this King of Wands energy. They're being reformed because everybody has looked, but this Emperor energy is moving forward in the right direction. You are moving in the right direction. But it's the fact that these people, this family and this King of Wands energy, is being forced to reflect on their past actions, possibly about what they did to some children, but also what they did in the past. That's just what it is. because everybody is looking into their past and they're being investigated. Everything is being brought back up to their fucking face. There is no way out of this for them. That's just basically what it is, whether they like it or not. They don't have a choice but to reflect on what they did in the past. That's all they can do, because like it's being investigated, so there's no hiding. You're moving forward and they can't move forward with you. That's just what it is. They're stuck on where the fuck they at, and a whole community is realizing that they were pushing their own agenda this whole entire time. It was all for selfish reasons and nobody trusts them. And they're hot-headed. That's why they're trying to look for people to fight, but it's like nobody is around them because nobody wants to. Everybody knows it was a lie. So it's like people don't want to be around the bullshit anymore. Page of Cups energy, and you're reaching new heights and they're losing everything. Five of Pentacles energy, they're going through nothing but financial and health distress because their health status is getting caught in the light and stuff. They're going through a lot and it has nothing to do with you. They're being forced to let go of this money and this change is coming in. You could be traveling soon, but you keep manifesting new for yourself and you block them out. That's just what it is. You set healthy boundaries and they're heartbroken about this shit because they can't get in towards you. They're heartbroken about all of the lies that they told and betrayals that they did to you and all the illusions because they're wallowing in self-pity and crying because they've been blocked from your prosperity and abundance. But it's like, because everything got exposed with the Sun card, Ace of Swords, and the truth got told. There's nothing that they can do about this and they can't delay the truth from coming out. That's what the real reason why they're heartbroken is because they can't get access to this money and you not letting them in. Divine feminine or divine masculine, you're not letting neither one of them in because this King of Wands keep trying to send in this baby mama energy to this Emperor energy, and this baby mama keeps trying to send this King of Wands towards the divine feminine, but either one, that boundaries are up. They can't get in, and they can't. All this sex magic and hoodoo voodoo and santeria that they were doing is not affecting neither one of y'all because both of y'all are protecting y'all energy and blocking them out. There's nothing that they can do about it. They're really just caught up in what the fuck they did, and there's no way out of this for them. They're just caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. 12:44 on the clock. There's nothing they can do about this. And you're not letting them in. Neither one of y'all are. God, Holy Spirit, Grand Divine Light, Prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Libras. Like, neither one of y'all want anything to do with them. That's just what it is. And his family is caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. Everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with this shit. People are leaving this shit behind for good. Finality. That's just what it is. It's over. Like, this shit is genuinely just over. People are done with the bullshit. They're done. Everybody has woken the fuck up. They see what it is. They made a decision. They're moving the fuck on. That's just what it is. This whole foundation is looking at this family. They're leaving this family behind. That's just what it is. They see them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with the bullshit. That's just what it is. And divine feminine, divine masculine is not biting. They're not biting. That's just what it is. And they're depressed because they're going through this loss. They're depressed. They're depressed, bro, because they're getting left behind. But the thing is, like, y'all, like, you on your soul purpose. You're on your soul's path the way you're supposed to be. They not there. They're not a part of your future. That's just what it is. And there's nothing they can do about it. They need to, like, you're focusing on yourself and doing what you need to do, self-focus, soul finding, and self-growth. And they are completely focused on what you're doing. Because you're not focusing on them. That's shit crazy. It's stupid. Yeah. It's something about you focusing on yourself. My bad. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You're not sinking into despair, but it's like, or falling apart. But the thing is, they can't lie to you. They can't lie and deceive people or trick people anymore. That shit is genuinely over. That timing is over, baby. It's genuinely over. They're not getting a second chance. They keep trying to force some type of reconciliation to come back around to try to lie and deceive people. That shit is not working. Everybody has clarity about them trying to do the sex magic to bind you, to cause confusion and shit, but you keep healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing your energy. And they're upset about this because you're following your intuition. Divine feminine, I cannot make this up. Divine feminine is following their intuition, and they're shattered, and whatever binding that they try to put on you to cause confusion has been destroyed, and they're heartbroken because they're getting stonewalled. These non-committal sexual energies that's trying to cloud people's judgment with illusions. You've already escaped all of these illusions. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away, and you're starting over in a new direction. And they keep trying over and over obsessively to try to force some type of reconciliation, even though you've ghosted them. That's just what it is. And they've been obsessively trying to like force some type of reconciliation, these third party individuals, to keep you trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. They're spying on you, watching your social media network to find some type of information and try to mirror your energy so they can wear a fucking mask. That's just what it is. This is how they have a good time. But you keep releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away from this magic they keep doing on you. They keep throwing this curse, hex, and witchcraft that you keep doing. But you already separated and blocked it out. Like, you keep blocking this magic, this curse that they keep sending your way. It is not working on you. And they're feeling vulnerable because you already left out and walked away. Like, whatever fantasy they had of trying to force some type of connection to you or being able to return, that shit ain't happening. It's not. Everything is getting unveiled and coming clean, and everybody has awakened to the fact that this shit is over, about them taking this risk towards you as well, and the fact that you freed yourself. They do this on the daily to try to keep something secret, or trying to keep something secret by trying to keep you in a cycle of delay and or waiting, or put you back in this cycle because the cycle is already over. They're unstable, desiring to attach to you, but they're bitter and angry and mad because your boundaries are up, and the answer is no. The answer is no. They're blocked. That's just what it is, and it comes out every single fucking time. And it's like they don't want to accept the fact that this shit is genuinely over. And like, people are looking into their past, but you're not going back to the past. You not paying attention to these motherfuckers. It's like, if they wanted you to be dwell on the past or go back to how you were, that shit ain't happening. Take it as it resonates. This cycle of delays and or waiting is over, whether they like it or not. There's nothing they can do about this shit. You're not feeding into it. You're not doing it. They keep spying on you to try to find some type of information. This cycle is over. It's like they keep trying to keep some type of cycle of being trying to get you to return desperately to reminisce about the past, to keep this cycle of delays and or waiting going, but you're not focused on the past at all. They can't get you to fall apart or sink into despair. None of their lies are working. They can't deceive you. They can't trick you. You're not returning. You're not coming back. There is no second chance. There is no, no, you're not. You're not even dwelling on the past. This cycle is really over. They're spying on you, trying to find some type of information on somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, because they keep chasing this toxic shit, and they're going through karma, the consequences of their actions, the debts that they owe, spiritual as well as financial, and they're longing and aching to force some type of commitment, but that cycle has been long gone. Everybody knows this commitment is over. It's something about a marriage that has come to a complete end. You could have left the marriage behind, or somebody keeps trying to force a fake marriage on you. That shit is over. That's just what it is. But you left this shit behind. Finality, it has reached its breaking point. This marriage has reached its breaking point as well. They're in their ego and pride about this family and somebody that's pregnant, because they keep trying to return, trying to manifest this whole foundation to come back to this family. That's just what they keep trying to do to attract them in. But everybody's awake and aware, and people are at peace with balancing themselves out, and they're stressed out and arguing about this because they keep trying to get people in a repeated pattern and karmic lesson, and they deplete their own energy, and now they're afraid because of the fact of divine masculine having a clear headspace and perspective about why they caused all this conflict. And they're sad and depressed because everybody got clarity about their true intentions, and they're seeing them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with this bullshit, and it's being rejected. That's just what it is. And it was unexpected that this shit would get rejected. That's just what it is. And that this whole family is getting rejected. Nobody wants them to come back around. That was unexpected. They're desperately trying to cling and hold on to, trying to play a victim to cause some type of delay to this change, or get somebody distracted or sidetracked with mixed signals. But you already withdrawn your energy, and you've already resisted them trying to suppress you. This is just what it is. And they're angry about this because they were relying on causing conflict or having you conflicted about decisions. But you set your boundaries up and the answer is no. And they're bitter and angry because they desperately keep trying to attach to you and it's being rejected. There's nothing they can do about it. That's just what it is. It's rejected. It's done. That's just what it is. But you have a lot of offers coming in and they know this. They know you're reaching new heights as well. And the fact that people see you as beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, they don't like that because they wanted everybody to see the true divine feminine as the complete opposite. That's just what it is. But now everybody sees them as the complete opposite because the truth is out and that magic, that glamour magic has completely worn the fuck off. That's just what it is. Yeah, they already received communication from law officials, lawyer, judge, and police. I cannot make this shit up. And I keep saying this shit. They already received message. They already received the message that this shit is genuinely over from law officials. They know that there's a message coming in telling you that you're getting a new beginning because they got a message that they're being put on a permanent pause. Whether they like it or not, they are really caught the fuck up. There's nothing that they can do about this. And they keep trying to track you in to get you to message them communication records because of them receiving this message from law officials. They're trying to force you to communicate with them in some type of way. And you're not. That's just what it is. Whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. There's nothing they can do about this. You're both done. That's just what it is. Yeah. You're focusing on yourself and doing what you need to do, and they keep trying to cause you some type of delay to try to give you some type of STD, STI. That's what they're putting their hope in and trying. They're focusing on everything that you're doing, even though you're focusing on yourself. They're focusing on everything that you're doing, trying to find some type of information, spying on you to desperately, because they're putting all their hope in trying to give you some type of STD, STI, because they can't lie to you anymore and they know they can't trick you. That's what they're putting their faith in. They want to commit, like they keep trying to, they can't lie about this or deceive people about this crime that they committed because it's reached its limit, and they're desperately trying to get you to return to come back in, and you're not coming. Take it as resonance. They can't manipulate a situation anymore, and they can't manipulate you into coming back. That's just what it is. That shit is genuinely over. And it's something about everybody is reminiscing and finding out that they're not from a lineage that they're not. That's why people are looking into their past. They're not who the fuck they say they are. The cycle of delays and or waiting is genuinely over, whether they like it or not. And they keep trying to silence you about what you're saying about the past. And it's something about them being forced to compensate you. Like, because you're single, independent, and alone. Take it as it resonates. And this elder is getting caught up for these lost loved ones, these tyrant energies that spy on people to cause them misfortune and to seduce them, because these crimes are being solved. They have been solved, especially why they've been trying to set you up. And these snake energies that were lying about you, lying about who you are, who they are, who the parents of the child may be, who your parents are, as well as unaliving people with poisoning. They're putting all their hope. They're going to jail for this shit. They know they're going to jail for this shit. And they can't get you to sink into despair. They keep trying to cause some type of delays because they only want to come in and give you some type of STD, STI, or trying to put some shit in your drink because they can't deceive anybody about this crime that they committed anymore. And they can't manipulate a situation because you're not letting them back in and give them a second chance. That's just what it is. Everybody is looking into their past and what they did from what they did in the past up until now. And it's something about people that take honor in their job. Shout outs to them. They know that they were lying about their fucking lineage. They know that. It's something about this commitment, oath, or agreement that they took. It's like this people from your past, old friend, take it as a resonates, forgotten person. They got eternal regret because the focus is completely on them for what they did. And these past sacrifices, they've been exposed. That's just what it is. These rituals is just getting them exposed. Everything has been exposed about who the key people in court. The problem is, and they're having bad anxiety because they're binded to the shit because everybody's following their intuition about what they tried to do, and your guard is up and you're heavily protected. They feel like this shit is a miracle, and they keep trying to cause some type of back and forth with you to try to take a risk to try to mirror your energy or appear as you. And this shit is not working because all these old cases and cold cases of them committing this identity fraud is been solidified and solved. It wasn't you, it was them. That's just what it is. A whole community could be talking about this. They know you're leveling up. Information overload because they have more than enough information about what they did on social media, as well as what you're doing on social media is exposing a whole bunch of information about them, and they're losing their shit out of control because this shit was all a waste of time. They're emotional because you're in alignment. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you. This was a surprise to them that these rituals, they're having money problems for these rituals they've been doing, but they kept doing these rituals over your finances, and all of this shit is getting back the fuck up. Everything that they did in the past, especially when it comes to finances, as well as transactions, coming back up about them trying to set you up and how they got access to this money that they were never supposed to. They're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy of you because of your talent, your features, your personality, and what you were born with. They did not want people to see you as beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, bro. All these third-party individuals, they were passionate about this shit, and they keep trying to force some type of reconciliation. They're losing control and reckless energy because you're not coming back around. These greedy people and lazy obsessed, they're drinking heavily because they know that this shit is dead, done, and over with, and that this change has been confirmed. A decision has been made. Change. Cannot make this up. This shit is changing. This cycle of delays is over. You went through this transformation. There's nothing they can do. It's been solidified. There's like, they know that this change is coming in. If they're spying on you on social media or in, like, network social media, or trying to find some type of information surrounding you, it's been solidified. You keep constantly transforming and moving forward. There's nothing they can do about this shit. Take it as it resonates. It's something about they've been exposed. That's just what it is. Pet sacrifices. All of these pet sacrifices getting them caught the fuck up. They keep trying to cause some type of delays, but they've already been exposed. That's just what it is. Maybe they were trying to delay something to try, but they couldn't expose you for having an STD, STI that you don't have. For somebody, take it as it resonates, and they can't lie and deceive people saying that you got something that you don't anymore, because you broke up with this person and walked away a long time ago. You ended things, but it's an end to how they were earning money. They're being forced to surrender and let go and give this shit up, as well as trying to pay somebody to come in and give you some type of STD, STI, and doing these rituals on you, these pet sacrifices and shit. It's something about them getting caught on video, photo, and audio. Everybody has wisdom and foresight that these people were putting on a whole performance, the clown energies, and you freed yourself, and they keep trying to get close to you to try to set you up. But it's a death to that. Somebody was trying to set you up to get you unalive, and that shit is over. And they can't, and now they want to run away and try to get away, because it's something about you being safe, and something about a house and or a home, and this blood work and DNA exposed the fuck out of them, because they got them caught up in multiple investigations, multiple unalivings coming back directly to them, and there's no way out of this for them, whether they like it or not. Whatever they were hoping and wishing for or desiring in the dark has come to the light. It's the complete end. That's just what it is. And it's the end of these illusions. Nobody wants to be a part of this shit. That's just what it is. And you're getting a new beginning. Law officials is on that ass, and they're putting them on a permanent pause. All this chaos that they caused, it was all divine timing, divine intervention to this mask that they were wearing in this whole performance they were putting on. And they keep trying to track you in by trying to send some type of message or communication towards you, but they already received some type of communication that a decision has been made and that this shit is over, and they know about these multiple unalivings, and they're drinking heavily. These greedy people that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel, because they're losing control and reckless energy, because they know there's no way around this for them. They're really caught the fuck up, whether they like it or not. Ooh, that's a lot. And they're upset as if you're the problem, and you're not. There's a mirror back here. And they're mad as if you're the problem, but you're not, and they know it. And they're mad at you as if you were the problem, but you're not, and everybody knows you're not the problem. They already received this message from law officials. Yeah, these rituals ain't working. This crime has reached its limit. It's something about data backup and digital is coming back up. Everything that they did in the past that they thought they got rid of is coming back up. They can't manipulate this either. There's nothing they can do about it. And they're drinking heavily. But it's also something they're mad about you not drinking. You not drinking. Maybe they were doing spell work to try to get you to make you look like you were crazy, or get you out of pocket, or trying to make people believe a certain thing about you. That shit did not work out in their favor. You've already gotten away from these people, but they know that this change is coming in. Now they want to try to run away. That's just what it is. But it's been confirmed that they're being forced to give this shit up. Give up trying to spy on you, try to find some type of information, because they're not going to find it. But also, it's been confirmed that you got away from these people, and they keep trying to go back and forth with you. They feel like this shit is a miracle, that you're getting what you wanted and that your guard is up and you're so protected. They feel like this shit is wild. Somebody may have done rituals to try to take down your protection, and that shit did not work out in their favor. That's just what it is. The exact opposite. Return to sender. And now they already had no protection, but the magic that they did just returned to sender. That's just basically what it is. And whatever desire that they had, they're having mad anxiety because they're binded to this shit, because everybody's following their intuition and everybody knows who these key people in core the problem is, and the focus is completely on them, and they have eternal regret. These tyrant energies that spied on you as well as spied on other people to cause them misfortune, to seduce them, because everything has been solved surrounding them trying to set you up and them committing this identity fraud and lying about you. They're going to jail for this shit. That's just what it is. Because especially something about a fake commitment too, from this forgotten person, people from your past, and an old friend, and they keep trying to silence you or silence other people or coerce people into being silent by trying to pay them. But you're single, independent, alone, and nobody is able to they can't pay these people. They don't have any money. Confirmation, they have no money. These greedy people, it's been solidified that these greedy people, and like these who the greedy people are, and that they are simply obsessed with you. That's why they're spying on you so bad. They're emotional as fuck because you're in alignment and they've been exposed. There's nothing they can do about this. And it's like they're completely codependent as well with the single and the breast. They're completely codependent on each other, that we're doing these pet sacrifices and rituals and shit, because they couldn't get you to fall apart. They couldn't sink you into despair. They couldn't give you this STD, STI, and unalive you with poisoning. They put everything, what they're focusing on now is desperately trying to give you some type of like STD, STI, are trying to poison you, or both. For some, take it as it resonates. But it's like, because they can't lie to people or deceive people, they can't commit this crime on you. They can't commit this crime again. Like, they can't keep doing this crime anymore. They can't lie to people. It's like they're caught up. So at this point, they're just desperately trying to give you some type of STD, STI, to try to get you caught up with some shit, or trying to poison you, or both. Because it's like that's what they've been trying to pay people to do. That's what they've been trying to find out. For some, they may be trying to plot and plan and try to get you, definitely to get you unalive, but definitely trying to get somebody, maybe a group of people or some people, to try to come. And that came out a lot last year about graping. And it's something about that, because they're losing their shit about this. But it's something about them planning this shit in the past that got caught the fuck back up now, as well as them unaliving other people. Everybody knows the truth, and nobody wants to be a part of this shit. And they're being heavily watched. Every move that they make is being watched. There's nothing they can do. God, Holy Spirit, grant our prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages. You living out loud. They keep trying to do this sex magic because of you living out loud. I can't show that card because she's naked. So please forgive me about that. Because they keep trying to do sex magic over the truth being out. That's just what it is. I can't show this card because she's naked. Like, and it's like, you keep speaking the truth, you keep living out loud, and it's pissing them off, because they feel like because you're speaking the truth, they feel betrayed by that, which is wild. Because you know the truth and you're speaking the truth, they feel betrayed. Fuck them niggas. Like, what the fuck? Let me get one card, please, for Libras. Yeah, because you keep shining a light on everything, and they're feeling shame because you keep healing yourself and secrets keep getting revealed, and you take pleasure in your harvest coming in and cutting off all these karmic cords and living out loud. That's just what it is. You're giving and receiving, fearlessly loving yourself, and it brings you joy, and that brings them grief. They keep trying to resist this, but your cosmic power is yours. It cannot be lost or destroyed, and your ancestors are walking beside you and within you, protecting you as you continue to speak the truth and follow your intuition. And they feel betrayed by that, which is wild, because your ancestors ain't they fucking ancestors. They feel like this shit is a miracle, because this sex magic that they're doing is not fucking, like, it's not messing with you. You still speaking up. Whatever you're doing creatively wise, you could be doing something online, but you're speaking up and speaking the truth, and you're freeing yourself. That's just what it is. And you stepped into your season, and as long as you continuously follow your intuition like you've been doing, there's nothing they can do about this. But they know you're going through this radical rebirth, and you surrendered everything to the universe, and you know your worth. They feel betrayed by you knowing your worth and you stepping up and doing what you need to do, but that shit don't mean shit. Being real with you, they just caught the fuck up. That's a dumb problem. God, Holy Spirit, grant our prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Libras. Yeah, because you're listening to your highest self. It's in your nature to do this. That's just what it is. It's natural to you. That's just what it is. You could be getting signs from nature as well. Codes in nature, they feel like this shit is a miracle that you're able to move forward despite everything that they did. Like, there's nothing that they can do, and they're caught up as if you're the problem. They're mad about the fact that you naturally see beyond the veil. You see beyond everything that they wanted you to see. Like, you see beyond what's actually going on, and you know what's up. But everything was always in divine timing. They caused all this chaos, and law officials is on their ass. That's just what it is. You're getting this new beginning, but everything they did in the dark has come to a complete end. It's the end of this opportunity, as well as the end of these illusions as well, and what their desires and hopes were, because they're being investigated for everything because of this blood work and DNA sample. It's something to do with the house and or home, and an unaliving as well, but also an unaliving that could have happened in a house with them setting somebody up. You freed yourself. That's just what it is. And they definitely still trying to get close to you, and they can't get close to you. You've cut them off. That's just what it is. Let me get one card for Libras, please. They know this shit is over. Vision. It's something about you shining light on a vision you may have had, but you know that you are having a union that's coming in, and you know you can move forward. You've already been initiated. Solitude. You went into solitude and you healed, and you trusted the process. Everything that did it, like the truth about what happened in the past, is coming to the light, and people are seeing things from a higher perception and a higher perspective. That's just what it is. You could be working with crystals, doesn't have to be, but you could be working with crystals. They kept trying to do some type of offering or trying to offer you up, but you paid attention, and you're happy, joy, and light because you were able to create this on your own, and you let go, and you followed your guidance. That's just what it is. Divine feminine. You followed the guidance that was given to you by your ancestors, and there's nothing they can do about this. Divine feminine, because you found balance. Divine feminine, because you found balance within the chaos. That's just what it is. You found balance within the chaos. Throughout everything, you always found your center, and you have a union coming in that's protected, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Let's go ahead and read this, and then we're gonna close this we're gonna close this reading out. Something that you never had. It says, here we get a long awaited glimpse at the dark side of the moon, which is a girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. It says, which is, oh wait, here we go. Here we get a long awaited glimpse at the dark side of the moon, which is a reflection of the collective memory. Osupa is the card of dreams and illuminates the inner world of your fears, hopes, and feelings. The brain is very powerful and cannot decipher the difference between when you imagine an event and when you experience it. The imagination is one of the powerful tools in your metaphysical toolbox, and you can use it as a means of healing or of replaying old programming that keeps you stuck in a lower frequency. Your subconscious resides between your temples. They are called temples for a reason. Osupa works with the heart. This is home to the seat of the soul. Osupa works during the night when your dreams and visions come alive fully in the light of the moon and the darkness. It is time to turn your attention within and start to work on your dream escape. This is a card of the dreamer, the creator, the artist, the musician, and the free spirit. It is time to listen to the symbolism coming forth in your dreams and journal. When Osupa appears in your spread, it is time to ask yourself, am I ignoring my shadow self? Am I having nightmares because of unresolved issues that I keep replaying? Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. It says you were born to shine, be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrieking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. But you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. I am ready to be seen and be heard. They don't like that about you because you're being seen and being heard. And they can't silence you. They've been exposed. They've been exposed, honey. They've been exposed, baby. They've been exposed. There's nothing they can do about it. They really been exposed. But they couldn't expose you. That's the thing. They couldn't expose you. If somebody was trying to get you caught up with some type of STD, STI that you did not have, they're upset about this. Everything, all their eggs in their basket, all their hope was riding on people believing that you had an STD, STI that you did not have and do not have. And they're caught up for it now. Because they were always like, it's like they were they kept trying to plan to get somebody to come in and give this shit to you. That's what it was. They may still be trying to plan that, but they're being heavily watched. So I doubt it, but it's like, I wouldn't put it past these people. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's like you're not letting nobody in towards you. And that's what's pissing them off. You're really not letting anybody in towards you. You're not. And they can't get you to sink into despair or fall apart, and you're focusing on yourself. And they can't deceive you or trick you, no matter how much they may try, or they're trying to get people to come in. It's not working. It's not working at all or in the slightest. There's nothing they can do about this. And they can't get you caught up for something that you didn't do. So now, that's just what it is. Like, which is wild. And they're acting like you're the problem, which is the wildest part about all of this. Because it's like, how do you do this much and do all of this and then get mad because you got exposed for doing what the fuck you did? That shit is wild to me. But these people feel entitled to some shit that ain't theirs, and you just focusing on yourself. And that's all you got to do is just keep focusing on yourself. You don't have to give these people no time of day or anything. And that's what also pisses them off, because you're not giving them the attention that they want. They're upset, but that ain't your problem. All right, well, that's all I got for fucking Libras. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts, bro. This shit is dead, done, and over with, bro. They need to let this shit go. It's genuinely over. Like, they need to leave you alone and just go do something else, because they got all this shit going on and their focus is on you for why? I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're going through all of this shit and their focus is on you for why? Because they don't care. They just want to. It's not even the fact. They know that they can't get out of this. They feel like, for some reason, they feel like you're gonna be able to save them. That shit ain't gonna happen. But it's something about the fact of that shit. They just want to bring you down with them. If they can't, it's like they at least want to bring you down with them. That's what it keeps coming back to, and you ain't feeding into the bullshit. And that's just what it is. This family is caught up, and that's on their fault. And they know you're not coming back around, and they can't put up a front or act like you're coming back around, or try to, like, it's like they keep trying to create some type of illusion as if you did something. You're not coming back around, bro. You already know what they own. They trying to put on a whole front as if you were okay with this crime. You weren't, and they know you weren't. Cops know you weren't. Law officials know you weren't. And you're not coming back around. You're not. No matter how, that's why they mad that this magic is not working. You're not coming back around. They can't cause any illusions, and they can't even get around you to cause illusions. And they can't get you caught up on video, photo, or audio because of the fact that you don't talk to none of them at all. And you're not going to. Like, this is what it is. And they don't have there ain't shit they can do about it. All right. Well, that's all I got for y'all. Don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual bath, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scripture, stay prayed up. Whatever you subscribe to, just make sure you guys self-love. And if you feel like nobody's on your side and you feel like nobody cares about you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace, guys. Bye-bye.